Hello students, welcome to the digital class. I will be starting my class with a simple question. Suppose if you want to go to a new place and if you want to have a detailed information about the place, what will you refer to? Yes, it is maps. And this topic related to the maps we have learned even in our 6th class. So shall we have a quick recapitulation of our 6th class topic? Here we go. In our 6th class, the name of our first lesson was Reading and Making of Maps. Here, we learnt about the different information which is given in the maps, like population of a particular place, crops grown, language spoken, etc. And to know about the different things and the different information in the maps, we have to refer to the different types of maps. Different types of maps are physical maps, political maps, and thematic maps. Then we also learnt about drawing of a sketch map. Do you remember a sketch map, children? Sketch map is a map which we draw and give to the person with a few landmarks. It is a hand map without any accurate mathematical calculations. And then we learnt about directions. As you all know, there are total 4 directions: east, west, north and south. Whenever we draw the map, north is always shown at the top, south at the bottom, east on your right and west on your left. And then we learnt about the scale. Here the scale is not the one which you use for drawing the lines. The scale is actually used in the social studies. The scale is used to show the actual distance which is in the kilometers by reducing it to the centimeters in the paper. So while referring the map, you must have seen in the map showing 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometers and so on. And then we learnt about certain symbols. As you all know, it is not possible to draw big buildings in a map. So here we will be using certain symbols. These symbols will show us the place which is located in a particular area or in a particular place. These symbols are called as a conventional symbols. Now, do you remember your topic of the 6th class? Let us go for the 7th class. The lesson in our 7th class is also related to the maps, and it is reading the maps of different kinds. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to use the scale on the map and reduce the distance of kilometers into the centimeters. And then you will also be able to explain about the usage of the contour lines. Here you will be able to give the reasons for the usage of the different colors in the maps. You will also explain the calculation of the height of a place from the mean sea level. And finally, you will identify the symbols which are used in the maps. As you all know, children, our planet Earth is surrounded by different types of landforms, that is valleys, we have beaches, we have deserts, plains, plateaus. So to find out about these different types of landforms, we need to refer the map. You know what is the book called which is having the collection of maps? Yes, it is Atlas. I want all of you to have an Atlas, and if you have it, please open it and see. You will find different types of maps in the Atlas. Did you all find it, children? Did you all know it? You will be finding so many maps in an Atlas. Now, let us do an activity using the Atlas. If you don't have an Atlas, you can refer your textbook as well. So, it's an activity time. I want all of you to open your page number 3 in the textbook. Do you find the same kind of a map, children? Now, I want all of you to be ready with your pen and a pencil and even scale, as we will be measuring the distance between the 2 places in this map. Are you all ready? So here I go with my first question. If suppose your friend is in Chennai, can you locate Chennai here, children? Yes. And if he wants to travel to our capital of India, that is New Delhi, can you tell me in which direction he is traveling? He is traveling from Chennai to New Delhi. Can you tell me he is traveling in which direction? Yes, you are correct. He is traveling from south to north. Okay, let's go with the next question. Suppose if your friend wants to go to Maharashtra, okay, here we don't have the state's name, we have given the capital, but you should know Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. So if your friend wants to go to Maharashtra and if he wants to travel from West Bengal, so from West Bengal to Maharashtra, he is traveling in which direction now? Yes, very good. He is traveling from east to west. Now all of you take a scale in your hand. Are you all ready with the scale in the hand? Okay. So here we go with our next question. Here you keep the starting point of your scale on Thiruvananthapuram, that is here. Can you see one orange color dot here? Yes. From here you keep a starting point and you go up to Dehradun here. Now measure how many centimeters it is. It is approximately coming to 14 centimeters. Yeah, even I have done here that activity. I found it is 14 centimeters. Did you all get the 14 centimeters? Very good. So now here, if you will see this map, children, you will find that 1 centimeter is equals to 200 kilometers. So these 14 centimeters which you have measured now has to be converted into the kilometers. So 14 centimeters into 200 kilometers. So it is coming up to how many kilometers? Yes, it is 2800 kilometers. So the distance between Thiruvananthapuram and Dehradun, it is 2800 kilometers. But in your book, it is only 14 centimeters. So now did you understand? Traveling from one place to another place is not as easy as you are seeing in this map. Now one more thing I would like you to observe in this map. Here children, you are seeing some blue color lines. Yeah, and can you see the index given here? Yes, these are called as the symbols. There are some common symbols regarding which you have learnt in your 6th class. So these are some common symbols which we use in the maps. Here we are using a blue color lines to show the state boundaries. Similarly, we are seeing one dark black color line which is showing the boundaries of India. At the same time, you must have observed some red color dots in the map. These red color dots are nothing but the capital of the particular state. So these kind of symbols you will be finding in almost all the maps. The topic related to the symbols we have already learnt in our 6th class. As I told you, it is not possible for us to show the physical object on the map, so we will be using certain symbols. These symbols are mainly given by Survey of India people, and these symbols are called as a conventional symbols. Most of these symbols you will find in the topo sheets which is made by Survey of India people. See children, can you see here? Some symbols like for tree we are using this symbol, for tank, for kacha road, pakka road and likewise. So it is not possible for us to draw a big tree or a big tank on the map, so we are using this kind of symbols. As I told you in the beginning of the lesson children, if you want to know about the different places, if you want to have a detailed information about the different places, what will you refer to? Yes, we refer to atlas. Now can you just tell me in atlas what type of maps do we find? We find so many maps in atlas. There will be some physical maps, there will be some political maps and there will be some thematic maps. Now let us speak about the physical maps. Now talking about the physical maps children, you must have seen that in physical maps, the other name for the physical maps is the relief maps. Why do we call it as a physical maps or a relief maps? Yes, because it gives us the information about the different types of landforms. Now do you know what is the speciality of physical maps? Yes, it is very colorful. Am I right? You will be finding so many colors in the physical maps. Yes, here I am going to show you one physical map. Did you find this type of a map in your atlas? See, you are seeing so many colors. We are seeing light green, we are seeing dark green color, we are seeing some brown color and we are seeing some grey color. Now these colors are the standard colors children which you will find in all the maps. This color will refer to the different types of a landform. The green color will tell you about the forest area, the brown refers to the mountains, the yellow color or the light green color refers to the plateau region. At the same time children, these are the colors which we often use to show the height of a land from the sea level. Now let us learn about measuring of the height of a land from the sea level. Here children, when you are measuring the height of a land, you must be wondering why you have to measure it from the sea level? Because all the seas in the world are connected with each other. That's the reason whenever you are measuring the height of a land, you have to refer to the sea level. Now here I will try to help you to find out the height of an imaginary village called as a Nimpur village. Can you see the Nimpur village here, children? Yes, and here can you see the 0 meters? These 0 meters refer to the surface of the sea level. So can you tell me at how much distance is the Nimpur village located? Yes, it is located at the 50 meters of the distance. Now, can you see the temple here? Yeah, again you can see this is a symbol of the temple which I have shown you in my previous slide. So, at how much distance is the temple located? Yes, it is located at the 100 meters. Now, these 100 meter, is it from Nimpur village or it is from the sea level? Very good, children, it is from the sea level. So, whenever you are measuring the height of a particular place, you have to measure it from the sea level. So, these 100 meter is from these 0 meters. So, from these 0 meters at the height of 100 meters, there is a village. When you go further to 150 meters, you will be reaching the peak of the mountain. Now, these children, these heights I have tried to show you using a picture. Similarly, now we will be learning about how to show the height of a particular place on a map. Now, can you see the map given here? It is divided into the 3 height zones. One is 0 to 50 meters. We are using a green color. You can see that we are using a particular color scheme. And then for showing 51 to 100 meters, it is shown in an orange color. Now, if you will see 101 to 150 meters, it is depicted using the brown color. Now, this is the map representation of the same figure which we have seen in our previous slide. Yes, so here you can see that this is the sea level at a 0 meters. From the 0 to 50 meters, you are finding a village called as a Nimpur village. So, whatever the places are located here, all the places will be coming at the height of the 50 meters only. If you will go on the next line, that is on the orange color, you will be finding a temple located here. So, in our previous figure, we have found out that the temple was located at the 100 meters of the height, and this brown color represents the highest peak. So, did you all understand now? So, this is the map representation of a given figure of the Nimpur village. While measuring the height of a land from the sea level, you will be finding there are many places located on this 50 meters of a height. Now, let me show you the physical map of India. Can you see this physical map of India, children? Here also you are finding the different color schemes used in the physical map of India. And here, children, they have shown you one scale. So, in the 0 to 50, you are finding a green color. That means whatever the places which are located at the 50 meters of a height is represented in a green color. Similarly, for 100 meters, they have tried to use another color, that is greenish yellow color. Again, while going little above, you will be finding the different colors. So, finally, when you reach to the 9,000 meters of a height, you are finding it is depicted in the white color. So, now did you all understand? The colors are not only used for showing the different types of landforms, but it is also used while showing the height of a particular place from the sea level. Now, while measuring the height, children, you will be seeing that there will be so many places located on a particular height. While referring to the figure of the Nimpur village, in our previous slide also we have seen that when you go to the 50 meters, it is not only that the Nimpur village is located here. Along with the Nimpur village, you will be finding many other places located. So, here our map makers will be drawing one line. So, here you are seeing at 0 meters, one line is drawn, and at 50 meters also one line is drawn. So, whatever the places that are located here, that particular lines are called as a contour lines. These contour lines are the lines which will be showing the places which are located at a particular height. Now, did you all understand the meaning of contour lines? Yes, contour lines are the lines which are joining the places located at the same heights. Here some places will be located maybe a little above or little below, but all these places are said to be located upon the 50 meters of the contour lines. Now when you go little above, you will be finding that at 100 meters. Similarly, at the 100 meter, this is called as 100 meters of contour lines. Along with the temple, there are few other places which will be located at 100 meters of the contour lines. Similarly, at the 150 meters as well. Now children, the contour lines are irregular in shape. It depends upon the type of a landform. As you all know, the landforms are of a different sizes. Sometimes it will be a steepy slope, sometimes it is plain, sometimes it is a tabular land like a plateau. So depending upon the size of the landform, the contour lines will also change. Now here we will be discussing about the different shapes of the contour lines. If suppose the contour lines are joined on a gentle slope, you will be finding that they are having gaps in between. Similarly, if the contour lines are drawn on a steepy slope, you will be finding that the contour lines are near to each other. So depending upon the shape and the size of a landform, the contour lines will also vary. Sometimes it is near to each other and sometimes it is far away from each other. Now let us learn about the uses of the maps showing heights. Now you will be wondering, why do we have to learn about these maps showing the heights? So now I will be telling you why do we have to learn about the maps showing heights. The first usage of the map showing heights is to know about the terrain of a landform. That is, where is a valley, where is a plateau, from which direction the river is starting and in which direction it is flowing. Here I have tried to show you an India map, and the two major rivers which we are seeing here is Godavari and Krishna. As you all see children, Godavari starts from west, covering few states of India, and finally it will go and merge in Bay of Bengal. Similarly, you are finding one more river, that is Krishna. Krishna also is starting somewhere in west and it is passing through few states of India and merging in Bay of Bengal. Now going in a reverse direction, if you are starting from here and if you are going to the starting point of Godavari or Krishna, you are reaching at the top of the hill, which is a plateau region. This plateau region is cut in itself by many rivers like Godavari and Krishna, and while coming down they are forming many broad valleys. Now let us learn about the other usage of the maps showing the heights. So the other usage of the maps showing heights is while constructing the roads. While constructing the roads, it is very important for us to know the undulating region. And we even have to find out where are the roads getting connected, that is from one place to another place. So the maps showing the heights is very much important while constructing the roads. The height showing the map is also very much useful while constructing the dams. While constructing the dams, it is very important for all of us to know how much area of land is getting submerged by the water of the dam. So the two important usage of the map showing the heights is to understand the nature of the terrain like mountains, valleys, etc. And the map showing heights are very much essential while constructing the roads and the dams. Now you will be wondering, from that time I am talking about the sea level. But as you all know, the sea is never a static one. The water always keeps flowing. So when you look at the sea, you will be finding that there are some high tides and there are some low tides. So it is very difficult for us to find out what is the 0 meter height. From where do we have to calculate the 0 meter level? So our scientists, they have tried to calculate the average of the highest level of the water and even the lowest level of the water, and finally they have come to the conclusion of a one average sea level, and that sea level is called as a mean sea level. This mean sea level will be calculated as a 0 meter level, and from this 0 meter level all the places and its heights are calculated. So I hope the lesson is very much clear to all of you, Am I right, children? Okay, so let's have a quick homework session. Here I will be giving you few questions and I want all of you to note it down in your notebooks. Shall we begin, children? Here we go. So my first question is, what are contour lines? You remember, children? Contour lines are the lines which join the places with the same heights. Our next question is, write any two uses of the contour lines. Yes, contour lines are used for locating the places and to know the nature of the landforms. Either it is a steepy slope or a gentle slope. Do you remember, children? Okay. Now let us write some symbols for the state boundary, for the river, for capitals and for railway track. You can refer the map given on your page number 3. Now my next question is, how do we measure the height of a land? You remember, children? Yes, the height, to measure the height of a land, we have to measure it from the 0 meter sea level. Now, can any one of you tell me why do we use the symbols in a map? Yes, it is not possible to show the physical object on the map, so we are using symbols in the map. Here is our last question. Children, this is the map which is given in your page number 3, so you don't have to draw the map. You can refer the map on your page number 3 and note down the questions. If Mr. A is travelling from Srinagar to Telangana, in which direction he is moving? If Mr. X is travelling from Mumbai to Kerala, in which direction he is moving? And if Mr. Y is travelling from capital of Tamil Nadu to India's capital, in which direction he is moving? You all remember the directions, right? North is at the top, south at the bottom. On the right it is east and towards the left it is west. Okay, so you can refer this map and complete your homework. For better understanding of the concepts, children, you better download the worksheets given by SIET. You can get this worksheet from the official website of SIET. So I suppose the lesson is very much clear and I hope you all have copied your homework. Please complete the homework and get it signed by your teacher. So here I take your leave. Thank you.